final day here in Bologna. My voice is a little hoarse this morning. I think I've done too much talking this week, but it won't stop me from enjoying my final day here. I've just checked out of my Airbnb accommodation, and what beautiful accommodation I had as well. Delightful room in an apartment, absolutely wonderful. One of the best that I've stayed at anywhere in the world on my travels. I have my return flight to Stansted this evening, so I've got another day to spend here in Italy, and I'm going to spend it in Modena, just another city just a few miles to the west of Bologna, and see what I can find to do there, sample the delights of Modena cuisine, and look at some of the historic sites as well. So we'll head down to the railway station, Centrale Stazione, and catch my train to Modena. Modena! Lovely sunny day here and quite delightful. Walking through this little park. You hear the cicadae singing in the trees. Little insects which are always heard and rarely seen. And the train fare was only €8.60 for a return ticket, so I thought it was really rather good. So we're going to walk through this park and head up into town. Going to find the cathedral, have a walk around there. Try and find the statue to Luciano Pavarotti, because this was his hometown. He was actually buried here in the cemetery in the suburbs. So I'm going to try and find his statue. Going to find somewhere tasty for lunch and see what else I can find to do here in Modena before I have to catch the train back to Bologna and my flight back to Stansted. So let's have a fun day here in Modena. City in the Emilia-Romagna region. It can trace its history back to around the year 1046, and it's home to several prestigious car manufacturers. Lamborghini's based here, Pagani, Ferrari, and of course Maserati, which was founded in Bologna back on the 1st of December 1914. And oh wow, just up ahead is the statue of Pavarotti. I thought I'd have difficulty finding the statue, but it's just up here. He was such a brilliant tenor in his day, one of the greatest of a generation. I just loved listening to his music. What a grand statue it is here. Just seated, just standing in one of the little side streets here, just down from the park. Oh, so lovely to see that statue. Absolutely brilliant. One of my favourite tenors ever, I think. His voice was just simply the best. But let's head on into the centre of the city and see what else we can discover here in Modena. I'm in the Piazza Grande here in Modena, and the city hall behind me with its magnificent clock and a date written underneath of 1867. Absolutely beautiful. And 3 flags flying at the bottom. European Union, Italian flag in the middle, and on the other side is the Ukrainian flag. Italy here showing solidarity, as we all do, with the people of Ukraine. Just wish that conflict would come to an end without any more loss of life. But I'm walking here in the shadow of the cathedral, and what a fantastic looking building it is. Magnificent tower and white stonework absolutely dominates the Piazza Grande. Absolutely beautiful. And the architecture around the side, both old and modern. Now let's go into the cathedral and take a look inside. Walking around the inside of the cathedral was just beautiful. I enjoyed visiting the cathedral in Bologna the other day, both of them, but this one really is absolutely beautiful inside. You can see why it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The cathedral was founded back in 1099 and completed in the year 1184. But so many interesting things to see in there, plaques and monuments. And there's an interesting set of miniature statues relating to the Nativity. Absolutely beautiful, probably the finest that I've ever seen in any church. But absolutely thrilling to sit in there, sit quietly, and join others in quiet prayer. Absolutely beautiful. Well worth coming here just to sit in the cathedral. But next to the cathedral is the bell tower, and I love climbing church bell towers. So let's go up the tower and take a look at the views. Wow, so going up another tower. Looking forward to this. Seeing what's up here. It's only 200 steps for this tower. The tower went up in Bologna the other day. Tower Antonelli was 498 steps. So this one is not as high, but a lot less number of steps to climb. These are nice stone steps as well. So these are the original steps from when the tower was built. And there's a nice view looking up the middle of the tower as well, right to the top. The tower dates from 1179. There are 5 floors as you go up. There were several floors on the Antonelli Tower in Bologna the other day. It was nice to sort of stop and catch my breath. But the spire at the top of the tower was added a little later in 1319. And it takes the total height of the tower to 282 feet, or 86 meters. which as opposed to the Antonelli Tower in Bologna was 319 feet, or 97 meters. And I'm already starting to get a little puffed out. Shows how unfit I am. But I don't climb towers of this size very often. So it's nice on the occasions when I do actually find a tower to actually go up and not only enjoy the inside, but the views from the top. This bell tower is absolutely beautiful inside. Must be one of the best that I've visited of any cathedral anywhere in the world. And climbing those 200 steps, well, it was a lot easier than I thought, and certainly a lot easier than climbing the Antonelli Tower in Bologna. But as I came up the steps, I could hear the bells. 5 bells are in the tower above me, in the bell compartment above me, and they're all tuned to the key of C. It's absolutely lovely to hear church bells, one of the greatest musical instruments ever invented, in my opinion. Absolutely beautiful, and to hear church bells anywhere around the world is just lovely. But the views overlooking the city of Modena are really rather lovely. So I'll leave you with some pictures of the views over the city of Modena. Over Modena from the top of the church tower. What a beautiful city Modena is. I just wish I had more time to explore it fully, but found this little cafe with a slice of pizza. I do like a slice of pizza. My first slice of pizza on my Italian trip this year. Well worth waiting for, absolutely delicious. I do like my Italian food. Hope you're enjoying this video and the others from my little Italian adventure. Please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. There is plenty more to come from Italy and from other places in Europe. And if you'd like to support my channel further, why not buy me a coffee or join me on Patreon, which is currently my members only platform, where you'll find exclusive content not available on my main channel. And if you do enjoy my content, well, if you join me on the upper tier of Patreon, you'll find exclusive videos just like the ones you're watching here on my main channel. It's lovely to travel, and lovely to travel with the support of others. So I'm going to finish my slice of pizza and my little beer. And continue exploring Modena for the next hour or so. Then I have to head back to the railway station, catch my train to Bologna station, and then off to the airport to catch my flight back to London. After all, if I don't leave Italy, I can't return. And I hope to return again soon and explore more of Bologna and other cities within the Emilia-Romagna region. So, finish my little beer and my pizza, and I'll continue exploring Modena. and some of the back streets. Such a different vibe here in Modena compared to Rimini or Bologna. It was lovely to see that little side street with all the umbrellas hanging from wires across the road. A little trend which is catching on in other cities as well. I've seen that around the world. But just on the right hand side is the Mercato Albinelli. This is the famous covered market here in Modena, founded in 1931. It's absolutely bustling in here. Stalls selling fish, meats, plants, vegetables. It's absolutely exciting in here. So many people buzzing around, all buying things and sampling things and drinking things. Making me feel hungry again, actually. I've already just had lunch. I can't seriously be thinking about, yes I can be thinking about food again, because I love my food, I love my Italian food. But it's just absolutely delightful walking around here, taking a look at all the stalls that are selling their produce. And I saw a fantastic stall selling Parmesan, Parmigiano, Parmesan cheese. Oh, the best cheese in the world, most flavoursome of all the cheeses that I've ever sampled. I'm sure there are other ones which are equally as good, which I haven't sampled. But Parmesan cheese, Parmigiano, just goes so well with Italian pasta and eaten in lumps with Parma ham and other meats as well. It's absolutely beautiful in here. And it's nice to see a little statue in here as well. I guess this was a market square at one time that's become covered in. But what a joy to have a market like this. These are very rare, these sort of markets. Most markets are outdoors. And to have a covered market really is, it's really nice. There's a lovely big covered market in Swansea that I visited a few years ago. Absolutely wonderful walking around there as well. But all markets in all countries have a different vibe to them, all selling different products. And yeah, that was lovely in there. Absolutely lovely. But let's see what else we can discover in my final hour here in Modena. After walking around Modena all day, I finally sat down at a gelateria. To end my day here and my 5 days in Italy, enjoying a delicious tub of gelato. I absolutely love ice cream. I love my Mr. Whippy when I'm in England, but when I'm in Italy, I love my gelato even more. It is absolutely delicious. Thick, creamy ice cream, full of flavour, that just melts in your mouth. Gelato is just the best. I love ice cream, and I love all the different flavours that you get with gelato as well. And what a perfect way to end my series here from the Emilia-Romagna region. I've enjoyed visiting Bologna, Rimini, and my day trip here to Modena. I'll return to Italy just as soon as I'm able, because there's so much more that I want to see here in this region and in other regions of Italy as well. Thank you very much for watching this video, for watching my series, for commenting on my videos, and for all of those who have supported my channel through Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon. So before my tasty gelato melts absolutely everywhere, I'm going to eat it. And end this video. So we'll see you soon for another adventure from somewhere else very soon.